Welcome to Andy Rants episode 14. So today we have sort of chill vibes right now. I did just wake up not very long ago, but anytime I record one of these podcasts, I do it at night and there's like no natural light. So I felt like, you know what, today there's going to be a change. But I did kill two birds with one stone as well. I recorded a Minecraft video, nothing crazy, just kind of a tour of my current world that I'm playing in. It's sort of a test run to see how Minecraft runs, if it runs while I'm recording it while on my little computer, and if I could continue doing it for a future video, maybe like a Bed Wars video, or I don't know, whatever you guys want. I'm down to do Bed Wars. I'm not a huge fan of Bed Wars, I think, just because I'm not good at it, but I'm willing to try for you guys. Maybe I'll get better for it. I don't know. We're nearing an end to the school semester, and this is when it starts kicking my ass because I start leaving for things for the last minute, and then it sort of takes me down a dark path that I don't want to be in. But really, it's actually not that bad. I mean, I'm missing like one assignment for my international politics class, which is just an essay. Which I'm not bad at. Like, I don't dislike writing essays. I think they're sometimes fun to do, but when you have a bunch of other assignments going on in the background, it's like I don't want to focus on that. I want to be able to do other things with my life and not just that. Math is kind of the one that's kicking my ass because there's like 3 assignments every week, which is really not that bad, but you have to watch like this week I think I had to watch like 3 hours long for just one lesson, of just a video of the professor yapping, and it does help though. But the real truth lies in the fact that the thing that helps you with math is actually doing things, actually solving it. So when I go online and I start pulling up the little things or whatever, that's how I actually learn, not really the videos. The videos are just there to support the general understandings of what we're doing, but it's not that effective. I need to get comfortable in this corner. Last time I recorded in here, it was actually really comfortable just because I was able to, I didn't mention any of the things in the walls. So we have here some of my characters that I really like. Some of them are actually not even, I don't think a single one of you guys actually know any of these characters, just because 2 of them are low-key inside jokes, and the other one is TikTok persona. But over here we have Mother Terry. She is just an interesting character overall, and I like portraying her. I think she's sort of like the heightened version of myself. Like if I'm gonna like cramping. If this is me, if I had a couple margaritas at 5 p.m. on like a Sunday or something after church, and then I go out on TikTok live and I have like 5 children that I should be taking care of, but I really don't. And maybe I don't even give them beds. I don't know. This is her old haircut. It was kind of a bob, but it's a little disheveled now, as you could tell. So I just decided I'd put it next to her just because she's right there. I mean, this is her new haircut, and she will be getting a newer haircut soon that's more like this one, but with the quality of this one. And then over here we have the hacker. He actually does sometimes join in places, and I mean, he's a real character. He's a real person. You see him everywhere. Whenever someone hacks you or something, it's him. And then over here we have Toby Tobias. He's like the evil version of me. As you could tell, he's bald and has a mustache, and that's what happens. You're evil because you have a bald. You are bald and you have a mustache. Kind of like Lex Luthor, although I don't think he has a mustache, but he is bald, so that still counts. But he's sort of the antithesis of me. He's everything I'm not, but not in good ways. It's not in a good way. It's always in a bad way. Just looking at him scares me a little bit. The hacker is scary. I mean, he's kind of looks like a goblin, but the hacker, he has a sense of humor and he tends to hack in humorous moments. But this one's really the scary one. Mother Terry is my personal favorite just because I portray Mother Terry quite a lot. Yes, this is like the Wonderland system. No, I am not diagnosed with like multiple personality disorder. Does anyone know what it was called? Because I don't. I forgot. Dissociative? No. What the heck is it called? Mental double life. Give me a second. I'm looking this up. What's it called when you have in all caps, what's it called when you have multiple wives? Oh my god. Multiple personalities. It is dissociative identity disorder. I was freaking right, bruh. Oh, multiple personality disorder and split personality disorder. It used to be known as that, apparently. Thank you so much, Google. That's what's good about Google. When you go to Cuba, you learn to like the little things because you really can't look anything up. And if you're in an argument with someone, well, you can look something up, especially now, as Wi-Fi has become a little bit more of a wide reach, not fully, but still a little bit better. But you typically cannot just pull up your phone and then look up what the heck, if you're right or wrong in something. So you can never win debates in that sense. They're mowing the lawn, I think, outside, or I don't know. So if you hear that noise, I'm sorry, but maybe it's a little bit of an ambiance in the background. I don't know if you could tell, I really did not come into this prepared at all. I have no no topics that I want to talk about, nothing that really comes to mind. Oh, actually, I did have something. Okay, now they're getting closer to me. Can they back away? Enough. Get away. Let me see. I wrote. Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay. So, no, I did not write a single thing. I said. What the heck? What does this mean? Some of this doesn't even make sense. I hate texting myself because I do it like when I'm on the verge of falling asleep and I randomly get an ideas. It's like eureka moment, and then I forget everything that I wanted to do. I have this one message that I know is not about this podcast, and I'm gonna remember soon enough. But it says, "This scared me so much when I was lit," and then it's like cuts off. Oh my god, that thigh gap. I genuinely have no clue. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I did anything. So I didn't write anything, so that's great. Oh wow, I've heard I tend to do that when I shake my A. What? Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this. I can't believe I didn't write anything. Damn it. Now everything has to be on the spot. Unplanned podcast is the best podcast. Guys, I put like DIY sea salt spray on my hair because I was hoping that it would like not like lose the volume as the day progresses, but it's really not working already. And also, I've said this before, actually maybe not, but this side of my head has significantly less hair. I don't know what it is. I think it was like a deformity I grew up with, but this side has less hair and it's always flatter than this side over here. So it's always like a battle you have to work against, and I always lose the battle. I was talking about math before, so I'm gonna finish talking about that because I didn't finish. But I'm missing 3 tests for that class, 2 of which are past due. I should have done them before, but I never did, and they're probably the 2 that are I'm not gonna pass. I really need to pass this class because if I don't, then I don't. There's a spider. I'm scared. If I don't pass it, then I hate doing I think I've also said this before. I hate doing the stereotypical like ADHD thing where you're like talking and then all of a sudden like something is passing by and you're like, and you just like look at it or whatever. I hate doing it, but I'm not gonna lie, it is actually like a true reflection. I don't think it's an ADHD thing. I think it's just, okay, don't touch that wire. I'm sorry, don't touch it. Fuck. Okay, what the hell was I talking about? Okay, the math. So yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I think I'm gonna be fine, but I do need to lock in. I need to take those tests probably today or tomorrow, and then I'm literally just missing one homework assignment and then those 3 tests. And I'm done. I'm done with math. Supposed to be forever. I'm done with math forever after this class. This is a stats class, so it's really not that bad. But I should be done after this. If I'm not, then you'll never hear from me again. And film class, I need to do some things for. Oh, actually, I need to do an assignment today, which I was supposed to do yesterday, but Minecraft has corrupted my life, and I want to talk about that because why the hell is Minecraft? Damn it. It was my fault. I did this to myself. I don't know why I brought up the idea of making a server at this point in the damn semester when everyone's doing their tests and stuff. Like no one and everyone's studying. I'm not studying. I'm not gonna do that. But I am the one that plays the most, in all honesty, and it is a little bit embarrassing to admit that because then you're just admitting you don't do anything with your day. But it's true. I really don't. So okay. I have assignments to do that I'm putting off. I have videos to record that I'm putting off. I have a lot of things to do, but not really. But just they're not serious, I guess, beside the school stuff. Anyways, this is one of those moments where I don't know what I'm saying, and I don't know what I'm gonna say because I didn't plan it. I didn't plan shit. Oh wait, I had one idea. Oh my god, I remember something. Okay, I think this is something I was supposed to write down, but I was showering and I couldn't write it down. It's good when your memory is jogged and then you're able to remember what you were talking about in the first place. Do you guys like the decorations? Because I feel like I'm definitely going to add more, but I have to take into account that I always want to be in this part. Oh, I didn't even notice I'm following the rule thirds. But I think this is good. I think this is good for now. I thought maybe I should frame these, and maybe I will in the future. I just didn't have the resources. But I don't know. I have space to put something else here. Maybe another little funny character that just is like, I don't know. I don't have multiple personality disorder. And this is not like the Wonderland system because it's a joke. What happened to that person who was doing that thing? I'm not like too familiar on it. I just remember like vaguely when it was happening. I don't think. Wait, is that the same person that was like Oliver? Was that the same person, or was that a different person? I low-key think that might have been the same person, but my friends keep like quoting Oliver, or whatever. But then it's like infested my brain. What are the things I've been saying a lot recently? I'm gonna try to remember this now. I'm kind of weaning off a little bit, but I've been saying Balegde a lot, like from I think Fifth Harmony or Little Mix or something. I don't know. I get them confused. She was asked to do a Jamaican accent, and I think she just didn't know what to say, so she said Balegde. And it's actually really funny. I like the story behind it because not many people know it. But apparently their group was kind of notorious for making like weird noises in maybe awkward situations or just when they didn't know what to do. They would just make random noises. And I think... and then so they asked her to do a Jamaican accent, I think. And she froze, I guess, and just said Balegde. Look up the video. Look up Balegde. It's exactly how you would think it to be spelled. Balegdeh. At least that's how I spell it. I've been told it's not the right spelling, but I mean, it's not even a word, so how is there a right spelling for it? But she was told to do it. She did that instead. I don't know if she ended up doing the Jamaican accent afterwards, but it was like cropped out and it turned into a meme because she just randomly said Balegde. I mean, I would turn that into a meme too if it was in my hands. But a lot of people thought she was being racist for it because she was like, I don't know, stereotyping them or something. I'm not sure where Balegde falls into like Jamaica as a place, but I just think it's funny because it was really kept out of context and she was shamed for it. But I think it's so fucking funny. And I'm willing to do the face, but not on public camera. So maybe I'm going to cover it and fully do because I say Balegde. The problem is it's evolved past just Balegde. Like, or sorry, wait. Okay, I'm going to cover my face when I do this. Balegde. That's how she does it. That's how it sounds, right? I think I do a good job. But it's evolved past that where now you don't even say it in that with that emphasis. So I just say Balegde. Balegde. And that's kind of been my thing, Balegde. But I'm weaning off of it. Like I said, it's no more. It's becoming a thing. It's becoming a thing of my past. I don't do that anymore. Maybe my new thing is Oliver, but it's not as satisfying to say. I feel like there's a little bit of a it's too much work to say. You have to like literally, you have to like force a stutter, and it's just too hard. What should be my thing, guys? Pick it out for me. Maybe I'll stick to it. I'm sure there's something that I'm not remembering. There's a saying that I'm not. I've been singing a lot. I think because of this lady. This character. I'm gonna give you guys my TikTok soon because I'm talking too much about her, and I'm not giving you guys info. I just realized she's red as hell in this picture. But Mama Terry is a singer. She's a professional singer, and she's a good singer at that. So because when I do this on TikTok Live, I have to sing. I think I've just been singing a lot, and I've all the people on my live, they recommend honestly really good songs. Well, besides a couple of you are giving horrible song suggestions. No offense, but some of you are actually giving me songs that I've never heard of before, and I've been adding it to my playlist, which is about to reach 1,000 songs, which I really thought was like a momentous achievement. I think by like the time it was at 600 songs, I thought this is crazy. Like not many people do this, which I think is true. Like I don't think most people do their playlists like that, where it's like all their songs in one playlist. The way I have my playlist set is there's just my playlist, which is just called Andy. I put all the songs I like on that. And then I do have other playlists, but they're kind of more for specific reasons. I have like an instrumentals playlist where I just put, you guessed it, instrumentals. And I have like a 21st century nostalgia, I think, or I don't even know what it's called, playlist. And what else do I have? I don't know. I have like specific ones. I just can't remember. But they're not really ones I use. The ones I really use is my playlist, the Andy playlist. I play like the last section of songs, which is so stupid, but I know a lot of people do that. Like they don't shuffle their whole playlist because I want to listen to those songs that I'm recently like listening to, that I like listening to. So it's just the bottom ones. And I'll tell you right now what songs those are. Actually, I'm scared that if I open up Apple Music, it's gonna stop my recording. I hope not. Let's see. I've been listening to a lot of Whitney Houston, which is interesting because I would always get her confused with Amy Winehouse for whatever reason. Okay, I've been listening to Greatest Love of All. Oh my god, that one's literally so good. Someone to Call My Lover. That's actually Janet Jackson, but it's like that one that's going. It's like popular on TikTok. It's Not Right, But It's Okay. I Have Nothing. Saving All My Love for You. I Want to Dance with Somebody. And then from Janet Jackson, Feedback, and Damn Baby. Damn Baby. I don't know why I said baby. I'm at 935 songs. I'm close to 1,000. And like I said, I thought it was really a momentous achievement until I started seeing people post their playlists that had like a significantly larger amount than I did. And so then I thought, okay, I don't even care anymore. Like I would post it on my private story with my friends, like 600 songs on my playlist. Next step is 700. And then it's like, okay, that's just embarrassing because everyone does that. A lot of Waiting on a Wish from the Snow White movie, the live action, and Whistle While You Work. I can't even lie. They're good songs. They're banger songs, and I'm going to listen to them, and I'm going to sing them. Can't tell me anything. I haven't even watched the movie, but those have been on repeat. Okay, I never finished what I was talking about that I said I had a thought in the shower. This is a very discombobulated podcast episode, and I apologize for it. It is because I just went into it without any idea as to what I was going to talk about, which is somewhat kind of how it goes all the time. But at least they have more structure. I think I've just been bouncing around too many ideas. But my thing was, there's a lot of women in specific that say that men say things, they say ideas that they've had for like since. Okay, wait, I'm wording this so horribly. I'm like proving their point now. They say that men will say something and pass it off as like an original idea, or maybe like pass it off as like a unique or philosophical or very deep thought. But then they say, oh, when I was like 10, I had those same thoughts. And I have something to say about that. Because in one hand, it is true, there are a lot of men that pass things off as deep, probably because they want to impress people or they want to seem smarter than they really are. But I do think it's just it's a person thing. I don't necessarily think it's a gender thing. And calm down, woke liberals. Calm down, woke liberals. I'm just saying, I've been saying woke liberals a little too much, and I think some people are going to start taking me seriously. I think, yes, it is mainly a man thing to do. In all honesty, I'm going to admit it. I think it is a man thing to do. And I'm sure I've been guilty of it in the past. But I don't think it's just a man thing. I don't think it's solely a man thing. I think there's a lot of people who are maybe just not the brightest who suddenly have these ideas that most people have had for the longest time, just like basic empathy or just, I don't know, just things like that. Like, I think it's called somber maybe, like the idea that other people are living their own different lives, like just that deeper thought into it, where it's not just like, oh, everybody's living their life. It's like, oh, genuinely people are all living like their own lives. Like everybody's a different person, whatever. It is such an elementary thought to have, because everybody at some point early on in their lives, I think, at least I should hope, has had that thought, that everybody else is living a different life, that everybody else is like going through it differently than you. But a lot of people mention it now, and then they're like, oh, you're just passing off an idea that I had when I was 10 years old, or a thought that I had when I was 10 years old. And I think what's going wrong is that, like, yes, this conversation does apply to some moments, but in all honesty, most of these people are just bringing that thought out. They're just speaking that thought. And it's just like, then people are saying, oh, like, that's just basic, like, and it's like, yes, it is. But like, when you're posting on social media, like, that's kind of like what you do. You just kind of post your thoughts. You kind of post the ideas you have, and other people might relate to you or relate to it in some ways. So I would see those like somber things. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but I would see those somber things where people are saying like, oh, everybody's living a different life. And then everybody in the comments is like, I mean, it gets a lot of likes because a lot of people have felt that realization at one point or another, which is why I think it is spoken into existence and posted. Not because the person just found out about that, because the person just found out that everybody's living a different life. Like, that's not what it is. I think people are hyping themselves up a little too much. And I'm saying people because it's not just women that are doing this. It's evolved past women saying that men are doing it. It's kind of just become a people thing as a whole from both sides, which is, I think it's stupid. I think in times it makes sense, but it's a little bit dramatized. I don't think we need to say that to people. It's also just insulting their intelligence for no reason. I think it's just defeats the purpose of things. I don't think we should do it. Again, there are moments, like I said in the last podcast, I'm gonna have to list down every moment that it doesn't apply to or whatever before the woke liberals come and attack me. But there are moments that specifically men, or usually men, don't bite my freaking foot. Why are you biting my foot? Don't bite my foot. Why are you biting my foot? This damn cat. Don't do it. Don't do it. You would think she's having fun. She's peacefully sitting on my lap, or at least she was. And then all of a sudden she starts to bite my foot. I'm going to get you off if you do that again. Anyways. I'm not wording this correctly. And I think it's because I have that idea that if I talk about this, like, there will be people who comment on it, saying that, like, or maybe not commenting it, but at least thinking it, that I am just one of those people who hasn't had these thoughts before and is bringing them up now or whatever. I think because of that, it's stunting my ability to speak and like think about this critically or speak about it in a more nuanced way. I think it's too elementary right now. It's too basic. But let's just say when I was in the shower and I have this conversation already in my head, this podcast episode already in my head, which I do a lot. I ate. I brought up all the points I needed to, and I rested my case. But unfortunately, I shouldn't have left it in the shower. I should have brought it up right here in this podcast, because now I don't know what I'm saying. But I don't know. I think it's just rude. And a lot of times it isn't even because they're genuinely unintelligent or like lack empathy or whatever. It's just that they are deciding to talk about it. They are deciding to word it. So I think it's just so stupid. And it also is like this, like, I understand why women Damn it, I'm digging myself in a hole. I understand why women like react that way. I mean, obviously, like they're a lot of them in their entire lives have been, like called stupid, called things, or demeaned, and just not treated in the same way as a man in terms of intelligence or what they bring to the table. So I understand why there's a kind of counterculture or a kind of counter movement in terms of now saying, "Oh, men just bring up ideas that I've had when I was 10 or whatever." I understand that like switch up because they're trying to switch the thing. Like, it makes sense. Like, they've been so ridiculed, and now it's like, okay, let me switch the fucking table. Let me, what's it called? Turn the tables. Let me turn the tables because men are the stupid ones now. They just, whatever. And I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm not saying that men are well, they're definitely not smarter. I'm not going to say they're smarter, but I need to stop talking about this. It's going to be taken out of context. Or not taken out of context. I'm not saying like someone's going to post this shit and post it online and everybody's going to like Andrew Tate me or something. But I don't think, at this moment, I'm not able to speak on it the way that I should be, I think. I think I needed to gather my thoughts before I started speaking about it. And I think I'm in too deep and I'm not wording it correctly. So topic is over. Moving on to a different topic. I'm not sure. Last time I spoke about Rachel Zegler and Chappell Roan and Emergency Intercom. Well, they apologized. Emergency Intercom apologized. And I wonder if they lost many fans from that whole fiasco. If you guys don't know. I actually forgot what they did. They made a joke about Greta Thunberg. I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong. Oh, these papers are scaring me now, actually. Damn it! What the heck is happening to me? I'm literally having a brain freeze. I cannot remember what I'm talking about. And these papers are pissing me off because my head is going up against them and it's making a noise. I'm thinking a bug is going to attack me or something. Okay, my leg is also falling asleep. Maybe the circulation is like making me not be able to talk correctly. Okay, I'm sorry. You need to get up. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want you to. Don't grab on my freaking... Girl, get the help. Ow! Okay, look, do you want to say hi? Oh my god, stop. Okay, I don't know if you heard her purring. She kind of like stopped when I picked her up. I think she got like too annoyed. Legs are up now. That's how you know it's getting comfortable. Actually, it's still a little bit uncomfortable and it looks a little awkward. Ow. Minecraft is taking over because why? Why is it taking over? Why did I decide to do it at this time? I started Chainsaw Man, the manga, and the anime, which, low-key, I have a bone to pick with the anime. But, the manga is good. I'm on volume, I haven't started volume 9, but I finished 8. 7 and 8 were very confusing to me. And I just thought I was stupid. Because I had such a hard time following what was going on. They introduced, like, I genuinely think, like, 100,000 characters at once. And I think some of them were unnecessary. Quite frankly, I think they were unnecessary. Because why do you introduce 100 people trying to kill a certain character and then try to low-key give them like a story or like a backstory and then you kill them off? Which is fine. I like when stories do that. But you did it with so many characters that, number one, I just didn't give a fuck. And number two, I had a hard time following it. Because where are you taking me? You didn't need to bring all these characters in. And then killing them off is fine, but putting them all in a story in the first place was just like, why did you bring them in? They brought nothing to the table. So I just was annoyed by that. And just the fact that I had a hard time following it. Like, there was just too many different concepts that I'm new to this. It's volume freaking 7 and 8. Like, you would think that it's still trying to be basic or something leading up to it. And then I had to watch like a video explaining it, explaining the whole chapter 8, because chapter 7, it was hard, but I was kind of just like, let me move on. Let me move on to chapter 8, and maybe I will figure it out as time goes on. So it wasn't that bad, but that was the chapter where all the characters were introduced. Then chapter 8 was when everything really went down in that like sort of arc, and I was lost. I was completely lost. Genuinely holding on to like straws, whatever I could get and like acknowledge and realize, it would stick to my head, but everything else flew past me. So I had to look it up. I was searching Reddit. Not even when I finished. I was mid chapter or mid volume, and I was looking things up because I didn't understand. I think I've been pointing this the wrong way. I didn't understand. Am I recording still? We've had a little bit of trauma before. And I don't know. It really lost me. I think it kind of made me lose the motivation that I had for finishing the series. I bought volumes 9 and 10, I think. I think I have 9 to 10 left to read. And I think there's 18 in total as of now. So I need to buy the other ones. But I need to finish these 2 first, and I've been meaning to read 9 the past 2 nights, because that's when I read it. I read at night. And the past 2 nights, I've been fully consumed by Minecraft. And I don't even want to. I don't want to be. I want to play Minecraft, but I want to play it a healthy amount, where it's not consuming my everyday lives. I mean, you know, the 2-week Minecraft phase is like taking you out when you close your eyes and you start seeing Minecraft. I was going to sleep the other day and I was mapping out my whole world. I was thinking, let me see if I can map out my whole world, like if I really needed to. And I did. I mapped it out with perfect detail, which is insane. But why am I doing it? Why am I playing Minecraft so much? Minecraft is a good game. I like Minecraft. I mean, I've played it since I was little. But it hooks you in. And then for no reason, because you're going to stop playing. And you're not going to go to that world again. You're not going to visit that world again. And so it's like you're doing all this work for genuinely no reason. And when you're playing with other people like I am, with my other friends, it is 9 people in total. Although some of them haven't even joined the game yet. But when you're playing with all those people, some people are bound to play less. And some are bound to play more. Some are going to be invested more, and some are going to be invested significantly less. And I think I am the most invested. I mean, I've built most of the things. I built the damn house. Well, most of the house. I built things around the place. I've gone to exploring or whatever. I found a mushroom. Oh, I found a mushroom island, which I literally thought they had to remove from the game or something, because genuinely I had not seen one in years. But I found one, which is crazy. I don't know. I'm too much invested. I'm too invested. I am more than everybody else that I'm playing with. At least I think so. So it's a little bit, I don't know if embarrassing is the right word. It's just like, oh wow, like these people actually have things to do, and I don't. And so that's why I'm just playing Minecraft at whatever opportunity I get. But then also, it's like, I don't like it. I don't like playing when the people I'm playing with aren't as invested, because it's just like I'm genuinely just playing a solo world where like some people happen to be in it occasionally. I mean, realistically, it's 9 of us, but the only ones who regularly play, it's 1, 2, okay, not counting me, there's 4 people. There's 4 people that regularly play, but just not to the level that I do. And it is not like a world where I have to join it first for them to join. It is a realms. Like, they are able to join whenever they want to. So maybe they do play and I just don't notice it, but I mean, I'm not seeing any difference. I don't know. I worded that like if it was shade. It really isn't. It's just like I wish they were more invested, but obviously I understand why they aren't. Like, they have shit to do. I'm not gonna start crying. Well, I might start crying, but I'm not gonna start crying because they can't play, or they don't play as much. But yeah, I don't know. I wish everybody was as invested as me, or I wish everybody had the time to be invested as me. So I'm appreciative for that. I'm appreciative that I'm doing online school and I have time to do things like that and have time to record videos like this. But yeah, the anime, the Chainsaw Man anime, I'm not loving it. I'm just not interested. I think maybe because I already saw everything that happened while I was reading the manga, but it's also just, I don't know. It's really not wowing me. I feel like if I watched that without reading the anime or without reading the manga and without like knowing things that happen after whatever, I just wouldn't care for it. I don't think the animation is nice. The animation is really nice, but I don't know. Just I don't really care for it. I also need a clip farm. I need to start clip farming more, cause that's how you get people to watch on TikTok. You have to like make something happen. I'm actually planning to start clip farming. Like no joke. I'm gonna do it. Like not in this video in specific, but I'm gonna go out or something to like Walmart with a mic in my hand and go up to people talking to them. I'm gonna clip farm. I have to do it, or I might terrorize the workers as well. I'm not sure. I don't know. Those are the ones that like really get, because you need in order to clip farm, you kind of have to rage bait, and I'm just not good at rage baiting. Like I'm not good at doing that because I think I just don't find joy in that. I don't find joy in like making other people suffer momentarily. Even if it's just the people watching. Like if the people watching get so heated up in the moment, it's like I don't find that nice. Like I wouldn't want to make someone feel that way. Especially because I'm always baited by that dang rage bait. I'm always baited. I will always fall for it. I will always fall for it. And I'm going to admit it. And I always start typing. And start shit talking and doing whatever, which I really need to stop, especially now that I'm actually using that TikTok account for like actual things. Because if anybody follows me, they could just see all my comments. I'm just always going on off of people. I have stopped though, or not stopped, but I have like done it significantly less, and that's good. It's a step in the right direction. I mean, I don't think I could like remove that from myself. I don't think I could remove the fact that I argue with people. Like I think it is just something imbued within me. It's just inside me. I cannot remove it. I could only just do it a little bit less. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do it as least as I can, because I just don't think it's healthy personally. Just like a mental thing. Like I'm just always heated. Like I will literally dedicate my entire day just to arguing with someone, like going back and forth. And it really surprises me because sometimes it'll be like grown adults who I would think have like children and jobs to like do. And I'm just here with my online school. Like that's why I have the time to do it. But it's just like, I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels weird for them too. Like I'm thinking like, why are you arguing with people? And I used to be a minor too, which I hate to bring up the minor card, but I used to be like 13 on Twitter. No, I used to be 11 on Twitter, arguing with people. And I'm just thinking like, how do they not know I'm a child? Well, obviously back then I thought I was like intelligent or whatever, and I thought my writing was like good. But reading it now, if I go back and see my old tweets, I'm like just embarrassed by the way I word things, the way I type, just my opinions as well, just like the way I've evolved as a person. You could tell from my tweets. So it's embarrassing, and I don't know how those people didn't notice. Like I genuinely think maybe they just thought I was an idiot. I still stand by most of those arguments though. Like I still stand by the fact that I was probably right, or at least I think so. I just probably didn't write it correctly, but I felt like in my head I do keep like a tally mark on how many debates or whatever I win versus how many I genuinely lost because I just didn't have the info to back it up. And I think I've won more than I've lost. Yeah, I'm biased, but what are you going to do about it? Anyways, frick, what was I talking about? Oh, the rage bait. Yeah, so I'm going to rage bait. Damn it. Loki, I was trying to clip farm that. I was trying to clip farm that because I started talking about TikTok. Well, I guess I could just cut it. I started talking about TikTok, and I was going to keep that going so that I could post it on TikTok. These are the things you have to do. There are things you have to do to get an audience, and that involves clip farming and rage baiting. Let me get to what I was saying. So I'm bad at doing it because I just think it doesn't feel good personally when I get rage baited. So I don't want to rage bait someone else. However, I do need to clip farm. So I'm going to do whatever I need to do to clip farm. But not actually, I'm not going to do anything that I don't want to do. The thing is, there's a lot of videos on this channel that like in the plans to do, including the alien conspiracy theory video, or whatever, the second part, I had plans to go to that place in the video and go up to people and ask them questions. But it's just like when you're in the moment, or at least for me, when I'm in the moment, it's like I don't want to do that. And I think that's why, like, I need to be more open to recording in public if I want to genuinely do this, because my vlogs tend to be very like pull up the camera like really quick, like show something and then stop recording, and then it's just a bunch of those clips piled together, which I think only works if it's really short. But if you're doing like a whole vlog on just a bunch of clips together, like, I don't know, I don't think it works. I don't know. I don't watch any YouTubers that do it like that. That's the thing. So I don't know. But I need to do it genuinely. Like, I need to put a mic on myself and like walk around stores and like be recorded. I think that's just better. And I think that'll get me out of my comfort zone. And also I think it'll get me more in like the element. I just burped. What the 40 minutes? How was this one 40 minutes? I literally thought this was okay. Damn it. I need to cut this short. Well, not short. It's really long. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. I hope you like the new decorations in the background. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go watch my other videos. Goodbye.